Hello and welcome back. This is Melissa Turner from Endo Empowered. Welcome. This channel is all about how you can get empowered on how to better manage endometriosis using natural methods. Today I want to talk about whether cysts can impact your ability to get pregnant. The simple answer is yes, it can. Those cysts are little pockets that your body has gathered up of all the old debris, the old blood, the old stuff lying around in your abdomen, and it's popped it into this little bucket that is a cyst. And it typically places that inside of the ovary, on the outside of ovaries, various locations. And unfortunately, because of that location, it inhibits the ability of that ovary to function. So the ovary needs to expand, and that expansion can't be restricted. That inhibitory effect of having something in the way is ultimately going to affect your ability to get pregnant. It's not possible, but it will affect it. So what can you do about it? What's your best solution? I've done a few videos now and I'd love for you to explore those, so I'll pop those up here for you. The first key thing to really think about though is when you're trying to get a baby to move into your body, so it's moving into the space, you want to make that space as welcoming and as healthy as possible. And those cysts are a sign of imbalance. They're a sign that things aren't quite right. There's little pockets of waste just hanging about. And would you move into a house that had rubbish lying around? Probably not. Would you move into a house that doesn't have everything that you need? Maybe the lights don't work or it's cold. Well, that's kind of what's happening with your body. So those imbalances are indicators that your body doesn't have what it needs. It doesn't have the right nutrients. It's got some sort of toxin imbalance. There's probably hormone imbalances. And all of those imbalances are not creating the perfect environment for baby to move into. Never mind the fact that those will affect how your ovaries operate, how your hormones operate. It's more about how's this going to be as an invitation for baby? Is baby going to want to move in here? Probably not. So how do we make the space as welcoming as possible? And what we need to do is look at how to support your body to make it a space that baby wants to move into. So how can you truly nourish your body, give it everything that it needs so it can carry a baby? Because that's not a small feat. Carrying a baby is hard on the body. It takes a lot of nutrients to do that. And if your body doesn't have that, well, it's going to struggle. It also may have an effect on the health of your child, more importantly. So I know you desperately want to get pregnant, and I know that there's this feeling of time pressure, but think about the child that you want to have. You want to have a healthy child. You want to have a child that's starting out life on the best possible foot. And if it's growing up in an environment, as in inside of you, that isn't that, well, you're not exactly encouraging the best start, are you? So my recommendation is to really focus on correcting the imbalances that are going on inside of your body first, before trying for a baby. There is not as much urgency as we are made to believe. And often it's that urgency, that stress, that worry, that constant search and force that is attributing to a feeling of anxiety. That anxiety isn't an environment I'd want to move into. Think about it. Is baby going to want to move into that stressful space? Probably not. So whenever you're thinking about wanting to get pregnant, wanting to have a baby, I really want you to think about the health of that child and the space that you're creating. That little dude, that little guy that's moving in there, that little girl, whatever, whatever you want to call it, it's moving into that space, and that space is going to be welcoming. So think about how you can create that. So I know we've talked a lot about different things today, and really what you're asking me is how cysts can affect your ability to get pregnant. And they do, but mostly because those cysts indicate some kind of imbalance. And it's that imbalance that you want to correct. Now, we do have a program specifically for that. It's all about how to shrink cysts naturally. And so there's no harm on the body. There's no putting yourself through surgery or anything as dramatic as that. And it really can give your body that best starting chance of getting pregnant. So check it out. I'll pop the details below. If you have any questions or any thoughts on this video, feel free to pop those in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer those for you. Thanks for being here. See you next time. Bye.